Good afternoon, my name is David Harris. This is a short presentation about how to grow your floor covering business for almost free. The big change in the world today, or the big shift, is that we now live in a social selling economy. What does that mean? Well, it means that the world has changed from where your clients came to the showroom and the showroom was the most important part of the retail world, from about 80% now down to 42%. So the top searches are Google, all of the social media channels, or the top 3 or 4, maybe 5, and YouTube. So the really big problem today for most retailers is the showroom has lost its power. So when the showroom was very important 5 and 10 years ago, it was a critical part to onboarding and gaining new customers. Now, if you want to onboard and grow new customers, it is social media that is driving that. YouTube and social media. And this has become a significant issue for many businesses, because if you remain as you are, then you're on the road to tough times, very tough times. And it's happening right now. So the big winners are those that have moved from simply just being traditional in their showroom focus to becoming more social selling focus, called about social media. So for most independent retailers, they are invisible on social media, and it really is a very crowded space. It doesn't matter whether you've got 10,000 people and there's 3 competitors, it remains crowded. You need to be able to capture more of your competitors' customers. Or if you're in 250,000 people, then you've got 20 retailers. Again, it's crowded, it's noisy. How do they choose which retailer to go for? Which one will they go to first, second, third, and which ones will they never go to? The ones that are invisible. So, how to fix that problem today? So in social selling and social media, there are 4 key steps. 1, publish across the top 5 social media channels daily. 2, you're probably going to be posting at 5 times more published posts than you were before, because you might have only been doing it to 1 or 2 channels. And most importantly, it's the content you create is more engaging, more inspiring, and lifts more measures and quotes and revenue. And 4, you create more local area campaign events and promotions, because that's what really drives the change in financial behaviour. So in terms of financial behaviour, social selling on average delivers more measures, quotes, higher conversion rates, and so on. You can read the rest, but I would like to talk about more super profits, because super profits is a way in which you collect higher goodwill payments when you go to sell your business. So most people, when they go to buy a business, want to know that you've got enough profit that pays all the expenses plus a notional manager. So the buyer could place a manager in that space and effectively still own a good net profit after that. So if you're not producing super profits, if you're only producing wages for you and not really any net profit, then you will have a problem in trying to sell the business. You'll be forced to close it. So, when you finish. So social selling helps develop a number of advantages. It gets you where 99% of your customers are every day, 24 hours a day. Secondly, it helps you lift performance today, and of course that performance feeds into that 3-year average profitability for more profits and therefore higher goodwill. So it's very important that you, if you like, win at social selling. My background is, was an independent retailer, started off with Dexian racking, forklift samples, rolls of carpet, low margin, low profits, and a branded vehicle. Secondly, then we went to the biggest, 2 biggest groups in Australia, started a Choices showroom, gave us a significant lift in better marketing. We moved up market, higher margins, more revenue, more profit, and then sold that with a decent lick of goodwill. But after 3 years of being in that space, the Choices people decided they wanted to exit that and go into their own, a different space. And we said in advance, or I said in advance to them, look guys, if you do that, that space is not going to remain empty. You're going to bring yourself a new competitor. However, they went off and did that, so we opened a court store. And so we again got high showroom presentation, significant lift in marketing, higher margins, and we regained largely all the turnover that they had lost, and we sold that again after about 18 months for another chunk of goodwill. And for the last decade or so, I've been helping businesses grow. So that's sort of the history. So if you're looking at comparing what we do with some others, it's very important that you focus on social selling management, because social media management is just a completely different space where they're not particularly strong at trying to get a return on investment and trying to grow your revenue. Okay, how do we actually make you more money? Well, there's a number of things we do. Obviously, we do social selling management, but the most important part is that you connect your social media accounts to our platform. So all of the social media accounts you've got, plug them in. 2, we schedule and publish to your social media accounts at the right times, at the right volumes, into customer-rich segments. 3, we create content for you, high-performing content, which includes fresh videos that are toe-tapping, engaging and inspiring content. We do a whole package of content that is included from $46 a week to a maximum of $761 a week. So we solve the social selling problem, if you like. We understand your problem, lived it. Secondly, understand the marketing problem, lived it. 3, we actually can create this content for you that delivers campaigns and events and so on. So we create 4 different types of content, just put them in the middle for a moment, what we call thought leadership, engaging content, inspirational content, and video content. Now, I'm not going to go into all of that detail for you now, but if you'd like to chat about that, you can read more on the website, or you can have a chat to me if you like, either on email, and I can go through and show you some of the videos and other content that we create. In that space, let me just show you. This is a video that I'm going to show you. It's been made for the furniture industry and includes some interesting client product. And, you could see how this could work in the carpet industry. So it gets more powerful. The key is that we create high impact, high viewership, high readership, if you like, content, fixed video, audio, so that you gain more views, more awareness, and of course, you actually can capture more measures. So we say that depending on the package you choose, that you can gain more views than a Geelong Advertiser 10,000 full page for almost free. And in this particular case, here's an example of using our technology that generated $90,000 worth of lifetime value in 30 days. Now, I'm not going to go through all of that content for you now. It does explain what happened, how it happens, and how it's transferable and repeatable. So, what are we really talking about? Well, we're talking about professional outcomes and results. And because it is you've logged into your social media channels into our platform, you can connect and read, or connect and log in anytime you like, and see your results. You can check if we're actually doing our job. And if I can actually find the right page, which is here. So these are an example of the results pages. Each one of those slides is one page, and you can actually dig in and get more data. What you can be sure of is you can see how many posts we're doing. You can see how many people have viewed the posts. You can see how many clicks have occurred as a result of those, and so on and so on and so on. So the results tell us how to actually go forward. So the data tells us where to go, what type of content to create. So after the first week or two, we start to get a bead on all of the intelligence about, okay, we need to focus on this because this is where people are responding to. So we say just hop on the horse and keep riding, because long term we get the right times, the right days, the right platforms, and of course the right customers for you. In this example, the purples are a bit of artificial intelligence that tells us that at these times, night and day, we need more content, because people are looking for your content, but they're actually not seeing enough of it. We also, of course, use hashtags, which allow us to segment your customers. So, for example, if we're doing the Greater Geelong market, it would be hashtag Geelong. It'll be hashtag, if you're on the Ballerine, hashtag Geelong, hashtag Ballerine, floor coverings, new houses, and so on and so on. So there's quite a way to go through to actually help you win on social selling. So let's summarize some of that. If your business is near or is invisible now, you have a problem. You have a long-term or a short-term business problem that's going to get bigger and bigger. You need, in my view and the industry's view, to have a much higher level of social media posting, multiple channels, and for your ideal customers to engage with you more. If that resonates with you, then we can help you. You can click, or you can copy my Calendly link, and you can book a time to have a chat free. You can send me an email free. You can ring me free. So if you see a gap in your business and you want to grow, become more successful at social selling, then let's chat. Let's have a Zoom anytime, and I'm sure we can make a difference to your business. Thank you very much for listening, and thank you for taking the time. Bye.